Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been like forever since I've posted a video. And I don't know, it feels kind of weird jumping back in and just starting at some random video. Like, I don't know. But this video is very just on a whim, not planned, not scripted, not like I'm gonna keep it very raw. And this may be a trigger for some people, and so I want to give that heads up now. It does deal with trauma as a child, and it deals with depression and anxiety and things like that. So if that's very triggering to you, I just want to give you a warning now, okay? God, I don't even know where to start. Okay. So, for those of you that know me, I have depression and anxiety, and I'm pretty sure a little bit of PTSD. Okay, so a few weeks back, I had like a breakdown. Every once in a while, I get these like really bad anxiety, like depression attacks, I guess, for lack of a better word. And basically, like, I just break down, I lose it, like my mindset is just awful, and it just feels like everything is coming crashing down. And so David is usually really good about trying to just like listen and be there for me and support me and talk me through it and let me just talk and, trying to give me the space to just get everything off of my chest. But it's really hard for me because I'm not good at sharing my emotions. I'm actually really, really bad at sharing my emotions with anybody. Not just David, not just, family, friends. It's literally everybody. I know others might, think, why can't you just share your emotions? Why don't you just tell people what you're thinking? But for me, it's like a block. Like I have a wall up that won't allow me to. So anyways, I don't know, like a week ago I had a breakdown, and I was telling David, I was like, I just don't think that I can fight anymore. And it's not that I wanted to harm myself or wanted to end my life or anything like that. But I was just tired of trying to fight my way out of the depression and anxiety and out of the trauma and out of the horrible place that my mind is in. And it just feels like in my mind, like I am trapped in some sort of maze and I can't even see around the next corner, let alone where the exit is. It's almost like one of those, corn mazes or something where you're just, you can't see anything around you. You can't see the next corner. You just feel like you're going in circles and like you're trapped. That's exactly how it feels in my head, in my body, in my emotions. And so I had told David, I was like, I'm really tired of trying. I'm really tired of waking up every day and trying to find my way out of the maze, trying to find my way out of the depression and anxiety, or find my way to healing it or curing it or lessening it. And I was, just crying, and it was like one of the more severe breakdowns that I've had. And something David said to me kind of clicked in my head, and he had said, you have to get up and you have to keep trying. If not for yourself, then someone else. And at first I was really frustrated because I'm like, if I can't even get up for myself, how am I supposed to get up for somebody else? What am I supposed to do for someone else if I can't do something for myself? And then today, like literally an hour before I started filming this, I had an idea pop in my head, and I was like, he's right. I can't cure my depression and anxiety right now. I can't just snap my fingers and make it disappear. But I can help someone else. I can help someone else know that they're not alone. Someone is going to watch this. Someone is going to see this. Someone is going to hear this. And they're going to need to hear something that I've said on this video. And I hope that it helps them, even if it's just a little bit. Here's what's going on. This goes way back, okay? Think 6 or 7 years old. I was sexually assaulted by someone that was a part of our family. Sorry, I'm playing with it. I don't know. I was sexually assaulted by someone that was a part of our family, who was a part of our family for almost a decade, at least a decade, somewhere around there. He took advantage of me. He used me. He did everything that you can think of. And I won't go into detail because I don't think that's appropriate in this video. If someone out there has gone through the same thing and you need someone to talk to, please reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram. I will drop my Instagram handle. You can find me on Twitter. Come find me. Come talk to me. I would be more than happy and thrilled to be able to connect with you and, just get to listen or share. So it went on, the sexual assault went on for probably about 7 years. The dates are a little fuzzy because I was so young. And one night I had a basically panic attack and I told my mother. And my mother did not believe me. My mother told me that I was lying for attention. She called this person out into the room that we were in, asked them if it was true. They said no, and she told me that I was making it up for attention and lying. So the whole thing just got dismissed, and it never got dealt with. It never got brought to the attention of any authorities, and he was never punished. And so to this day, 16 years later? Yeah, 16 years later, I'm still suffering. And it has contributed a lot to my depression and my anxiety. And my depression and my anxiety actually started. I didn't really have a lot of it, but it started as soon as I had Elliot, my firstborn. And it's been hard ever since. There's no other way for me to put it. It's been hard. I've struggled. I've cried. I felt defeated. I felt worn down. I have literally not stopped feeling tired and exhausted and weighed down since I had my firstborn, since all this trauma resurfaced. And it's not the kind of weighed down I have a kid who runs me around all day and I don't get a lot of sleep, because both of my kids now, and have been for the last year at least, have slept through the night. So I sleep through the night and I still am very, very exhausted. It feels like my body is being weighed down with bricks. I feel like it is hard for me to get up in the morning. It is hard for me to do the things that I want to do, that I know I should do, that I have the time to be doing. I don't have any motivation. The depression and anxiety literally sucks everything out of me. And so, I've wanted to be on YouTube and I have all these ideas on YouTube videos and there's so many things that I want to achieve. And it's so hard to find the energy to do those things when you can't even find the energy to take care of yourself, And I have good days and I have bad days. And there's no telling what kind of day it's going to be until I wake up. And I think that's the crappy part, is I'll wake up and I'll be like, today's going to be a great day. And then the trauma resurfaces again, or my mind starts spiraling and it just sucks all of the joy that I had planned for that day. And I'm really trying to be mindful of the way that I'm feeling, but I'm also trying to like give myself a lot of grace and a lot of like, it's okay if you didn't accomplish the things that you wanted to do today, because you're still fighting battles that are bigger than the dishes or bigger than the laundry or bigger than whatever it is that you had planned for today. And so it's okay. But there's still a lot of nights where I go to bed and I just feel defeated and I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. And I look around and my house looks like I haven't accomplished anything. And it just sucks. And so I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this video, honestly. I don't have it scripted. I don't have it planned out. And I think that's the part that people don't understand, is they think like, oh, she was traumatized as a child. Okay, but it's been 16 years. You know, she can move past it and she can resume her normal life. But I don't know what a normal life is. I've never had a normal life to resume. And so trying to do the work of healing the child in me, healing the adult in me, becoming an adult and figuring out what a normal life is really hard. There's a lot of days where I don't do anything right. I yell too much. I get, me and David fight over things that I don't even know why we're fighting. I don't know. There are days where it honestly seems like I can't do anything right. And I don't even know if that's true or not. But it just feels that way, You ever have those days where you're just like, nothing went right today. Nothing. And then you're just in a shitty headspace. And so ever since the trauma as a child, and with the depression, the anxiety, and the possible PTSD, my mind is just kind of all over the place, and it brings up a lot of feelings about myself that are very not okay. Very insecure, very self-loathing, very nitpicky. Like I nitpick at everything that I do, right? Everything I say, everything I do, I nitpick it after it happens. And it's really interesting, I guess, to step back. And I've been trying to do this where I kind of step back at the end of the day and I think about everything that happened and think like, you have very little amounts of control at this point in time over the things that are going on in your head. And so just because my mind is thinking like, oh, you aren't capable of this, you can't do this, you're not good enough at this, doesn't mean that they're true. It's just kind of like the glasses that you're seeing the world through at this point in time. It's like you have a pair of glasses on and the lenses are depression, anxiety, and trauma. But the glasses are glued to my face and I can't get them off. And so, I don't know, it's just, I'm trying to be more mindful of the things that are happening in my head as they're happening instead of at the end of the day. And I don't know, it's just hard. I don't know what else to say. I spend so much time being angry. Angry at the people who didn't protect me when they should have. Angry at the fact that I may never get justice because of it. Angry that nobody seemed to love me enough to do, say, or act in a way to protect me. And just angry because I didn't deserve this. And no one deserves this. No one deserves to go through these types of things. And what's even shittier is there's such a lack of support, and there's such a lack of talk and education and resources for those that are struggling with sexual assault and depression and anxiety and postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety and postpartum rage. There's just such a lack. And I feel like people deserve better. Women deserve better. Men deserve better. People deserve better. So, I don't know. I guess I just want to come on and basically give a little recap, or not recap. I basically just wanted to come on and give you guys a little bit of insight into the things that have been going on in my life lately. I really want to start putting more videos up on YouTube, especially videos that are very real. I don't like to use the word raw because I feel like everyone's version of raw is different. And so just because one person goes more into depth on something than someone else doesn't mean that the other person's not raw. They're just raw to their own limits. So I just want to start posting videos that are more in depth, more, involved, I guess, for lack of a better word, in like what's going on in my life and the progress that I'm making and the things that are happening in my life, because like I said, there are good days and I want to document the good days, and there are bad days and I want to document those too, because if I can help one person, if I could save one person, if I could even give hope to one person, then I'm okay with that. So yeah, I don't even think that there's anything else to say, but I will go ahead and wrap this up. I'm sure it's been plenty long already. I will be filming more videos for you guys, so make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Please, please, please come follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I would love to connect with you guys, love to talk, love to listen, and please know that my inbox is always open. Bye.